Alright guys, I'm having a problem with the app. For some reason when you guys are sending messages, it's only flickering on the screen. I'm not able to read the message. So I do apologize. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I tried restarting the phone, uninstalling the app. So I'm just going to walk around the park. Feel free to leave the message bubbles, but I'm unfortunately not going to be able to read them. Once the video is finished posting, then if you want, you can go into the actual video and leave a comment. But I do apologize. I'm having some kind of issue, but I did test this the other night. It worked fine, but whenever this is loading, I'm getting like some dots that are flickering on the screen instead of the circle that's spooling. So there's just some kind of issue with the app. So I'm just going to start walking around. If it starts working, I'll let you know.
Daddy, can we watch it? That's your tablet. If you got it.
I'm gonna take a walk by the haunted house. We'll see how that looks, and we'll head towards the new ride and see if that's operating. It's extremely busy for a Sunday. I'm surprised how many people are here. I'm also using my new Smooth Q gimbal, so hopefully the footage is pretty smooth.
Do we have to do that?
I can just call you.
Alright guys, here's the haunted house. There was a very long line for it. That's scary. Doing a live stream. Yeah. All right, so that's the haunted house. Let's go towards the other end of the park.
That was actually funny.
Again, guys, if you're just joining me, the chat bubbles aren't working for me for some reason. They're only flickering on the screen. They're not staying on long enough for me to read it. So I can't really respond to your comments, but hopefully you stay tuned and just enjoy the video. Play going on.
On it. And Chloe was released from the high tower. She ran down to her father and gave him a great big hug and hugged her redfish. Now, said the king, enough of this mushy stuff. Where are my princesses? The burger shrugged. Your Majesty, we thought they were with you. The king stomped and bellowed, if you don't have my daughters, who does? That's when it happened, the worst earthquake in Nuremberg history. The ground began to rumble and shake. The knights bounced up to their feet. The animals bounced out of the forest. Everybody was bounced all the way over to that side of the kingdom. That way. And what they hear was the cause of this earthquake, but one big angry dragon. Everybody screamed! Except for the king. He wasn't afraid of dragons. He marched right over to the dragon and gently poked him in the nose, saying, "Hey, dragon."
That's very loud. Alright, now we're headed towards the log flume. Lots of people here, a lot of pets. Weather's not bad. It's a little bit cloudy. I think it's in the upper 70s. A little bit humid. We'll go up here and take a look. This is always a fun spot here because everyone gets soaked when they come around. Alright, I'm actually able to see some of your comments now. I may go on a ride, but the only thing is the lines are very long, so if we go on a ride, we're going to be standing there waiting probably for 10-20 minutes. But if I can find a short line, maybe I'll ride one. We'll head over by the Phoenix next. Just to show you, I am here wearing my JPVideos shirt, so if you do see me, come up and say hi. I have some people that recognize me already, so but we're gonna head over to the Phoenix, so I'll switch back to the front. I may do a Q&A live. I've made a Q&A video before where you could post your comments. I didn't get a whole lot of responses, but doing live might be pretty cool, so I might try that. Alright, we'll go by the Phoenix, we'll see how long the line is, and then if it's not too long, maybe I'll go on it, but I don't think they're going to allow me to take the gimbal on here, just because it might, you know, get knocked out of my hands and hit someone. A lot of people here though, a lot of people looking at me because I have this gimbal in my arm, and looks a little bit strange, but looks like it's pretty stable footage, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. This park is called Knoebels. It's located in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. It's about 20 minutes from the town of Bloomsburg. It's also a famous town for having a giant fair every fall. All right, we're coming up to the Phoenix now. And you might be able to see the line is out through the opening. There's a long line for the Phoenix. But I'm hoping as the day goes by, the lines kind of slow down. But I'll get a glimpse of it here. They actually have 2 coasters running today just because of the amount of people. There's a lot of people in line. There it is going up. So we get a front view with a yellow coaster on the Phoenix. And here's the antique cars. It always has a long line, but it's a nice, relaxing ride. You get to drive your own car. And the fact that if you didn't know, these cars actually came from a park in Music called Rocky Glen. Closed back in the 80s, and Knoebels purchased the cars and are now using them here. These are really fun to drive. They're like oversized go-karts. There is the Stratosphere, the drop tower. Looks like it's actually going up right now, so we'll watch that for a second. It's a very slow climb up, but then shoot down like a rocket. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to go on any roller coasters with this just because they only allow strap-mounted GoPros just for safety reasons. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to ride a coaster with this setup that I have. But like I said, if we can get on a ride, I'll try to. All right, it's almost at the top. There it goes. All right, straight ahead is the new ride called Over the Top, but for some reason it hasn't been opened yet. I believe it came from Italy. It's brand new for 2017. They have done some test runs on it, but it hasn't been open to the public yet. But I guess the premise is you stand in these little holsters here, and this basically goes around over the top, back and forth, and I guess it gives you like a weightless sensation. So So hopefully it'll be open soon, but people have been anxiously waiting for this to open, and it just hasn't happened yet. But it's brand spanking new, so when it does open, I'll be sure to be down here and give you a tour of it. Alright, we're over here. We got the Fandango. This is a pretty crazy ride. I went on this one time and I got pretty sick. That's an understatement, but it's a one and done for me. I won't ride this again, but my daughter loves it. I think it's getting loaded up right now, so it should be starting in a moment. And directly behind this is, I believe it's Wipeout. And this thing I just had no desire to ride. I've seen people come off it sick. It spins entirely too fast for me, so if you like spinny things that go backwards or really fast, then that's for you. Hello, Jaja. Terraville, I'm not really a fan of cotton candy, but I'm sure I'll have something sweet. Thanks for watching, though. Here's one of the antique cars. No, it's not open all year round. It's open, opens the last weekend of April, and it closes, I believe, right around Labor Day. And then it's open for every weekend during October for Hall of Fun, which is an awesome time. You come here dressed in costumes. They have the park all decorated for Halloween. Some of the rides are, you know, set up to music and lights. There goes the Fandango. I might schedule a meetup here. I was going to do it for later on this week, but I don't think it's going to be enough time. But I was thinking October for a Hall of Fun event. Everybody could maybe come in costume, and we could do some rides together, and we could be on the video. But that won't be till October. So that's the Fandango, and I believe the Wipeout's starting up. I'll show you why I won't ride this thing. Hello, Catherine. Thanks for watching. Here's the Wipeout. The worst part is when it stops, it just spins there. Yeah, right there, that's the part I don't like, and that's why I won't ride it. I'm going to head over by the pool now, and we'll take a quick walk by the Twister. And if there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know. I'll be doing this for a few more minutes. One question I do have, if someone can let me know, is how's the quality? Because I'm outside, I'm not sure how the signal is. It should be fairly good. And also, as far as steadiness, I'm using the 3-axis gimbal, and it should keep it pretty smooth and steady. So just let me know in the chat bubble how the quality is. Yeah, Terry Bell, we come every year for Hollow Fun, at least once. And last year I dressed as a pumpkin man. And if you search on YouTube, Hollow Fun, Knoebels Hollow Fun 2016, my video is one of the first ones to pop up. And you'll see my thumbnail, I'm dressed in a pumpkin suit, and it's an awesome time. And I think it'd be a really good time to have a meetup. And speaking of which, here's a sign for Hollow Fun. So, most likely I'll pick one of the Saturdays, maybe the middle of the month around the 21st. And then if you're able to come, you're welcome to join us, and it should be a pretty good time. All right, we're gonna take a walk by the Stratosphere. Just since we're here, we'll show it one more time. I've yet to ride this ride. I do have a little bit of a fear of heights, but I was thinking maybe I'll do it one of these days. But we'll have to see how that goes. No promises.
There's no hesitation there.
Jill! Jill! Actually, my wife's up ahead. I'm trying to get a hold of her. You're on YouTube.
Sky, please help me.
Yeah, she just went on that.
We're going back to the pavilion.
All right, I'll be over soon. This app was acting up. I had to restart it a couple times.
We'll meet you over there.
Okay.
Alicia, you alright?
There's my wife and daughter. They're here with their karate school for a company, not a company, but a school picnic. So they're just doing some rides while I'm walking around here. All right, we'll head over to the Twister now. Yeah, Catherine, I get that all the time that she looks like me. I guess if you were to shave her head, you spit an image. When we get by the train, if the line is fairly short, we'll get on that and take it for a ride. Oh boy, that's not good. Looks like the twister is actually broken and the coaster is stuck on the lift hill. That's not good at all. If you look, let's see if we can find it on here. If you look right there, coaster stuck up there. Actually, where is it? Yeah, right there. It looks like they had to take the people off of it. And it looks like they're pushing the other one by hand here.
They got the other one stuck. Did they stop it? Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but it's not running right now. There's a long line of people waiting to go on it. but the coasters stopped on the lift hill, and they just got done switching the second one over on the main track. Well, looks like it started going now. Yeah, Terrible, if you see someone, let me know. I'll go up to them for you. This coaster is not bad. It's very fast and a lot of twists and turns, but it gives me a really bad headache just from all the bumps and jolts it gives you. I'm more of a fan of the Phoenix, but I love all wooden coasters, so it's good in my book. All right, let's head over near the main part where the pool is and the train ride. And if the train ride is not too long to wait for it, then we'll go on it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be so crowded today, but there's a lot of company picnics here today and groups that are rented out to pavilions, and it's much more crowded than usual. I'm usually not used to this. I always try and come during the week, Monday through Friday, because they offer wristbands and you can go on unlimited rides, and on weekends it's only tickets, but still better than being at home doing nothing. Alright, so let's head to the right here and see how it looks. As you can tell, no matter where you go, there's lots of people here. The pool should be fairly crowded because it's a nice sunny warm day. The houses, I believe, are for some of the workers or maybe family of Knoebels. I know some of them they rent out as cottages. And I've actually stayed here a few times in the cabins in the campground. But scattered throughout the park, they do have a few homes that they do rent out for the week. But I believe some of them are also privately owned. And I think that'd be pretty cool to be able to live on the grounds, and you could walk out into the park whenever you want. Down here, let's see. Yep, the swans are here. They're here every year, and Knoebels does a good job of taking care of them. They always just leave food out for them and make sure the area is all cleaned up. And it's one of the highlights of seeing them when my daughter comes here. She loves to look for them and find them. There's just a look at the covered bridge over there. That's famously known for people tagging their names or Facebook names or Instagram names with a marker. Every year they put up new wood planks so you can write on them and leave your information. And here is the pool. And it's fairly crowded, not too bad. The unique thing about this pool is that there is no chlorine in it. It is filtered spring water. And I swam in here before. There's no taste or smell of chlorine, and it's a very clear, refreshing pool to swim in. We'll just hang out here a second and see. The water is usually cold just because it is spring fed, but it's nice and relaxing though. especially on a hot day. I will go live in November. Like I said, I'm going to schedule a meetup for Hollow Fun. Yeah, I'm going live right now. Say hi. November I might go live, but I will definitely be live in October for Hollow Fun. And like I said, if we do a meetup here, it'll be live for part of it, and then I'll just do some filming for my regular video. Okay, so up here, Terra Bell for the boats. I've never personally got one stuck. We were here a couple months ago though. My wife and daughter were on the boats and the motor stalled out and started drifting and got wedged in that canal. So one of the workers had to come and get the motor restarted and maneuver it around and get them out safely. But I guess it's a pretty common occurrence that people get stuck there. It's just not very accurate steering on those boats. Right, here's the train ride. This does have a long line. They usually run 2 to 3 trains at once, which does make the line go by fairly quick compared to other lines, but it's going to be at least a 10-minute wait. These trains are so cool. I'd love to have one of these. This ride is especially fun Halloween time because back in the woods where it takes you, it's decorated with usually aliens and some skeletons. They have sound effects, they have buildings back there, and it's really, really awesome. And it's one of the highlights for Halloween time. This and the antique cars always has people jumping out to scare you, some props, and it looks really, really cool compared to other times. I'm probably not going to wait in any lines right now just because, like I said, it's going to be at least a 10-minute wait. I am going to be here throughout the day though. If the lines do get smaller, I may pop on and go live. If you have time, you know, just be on the lookout for the alert. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell. It'll notify you when I come on or when there's a new video. Like I said, I'm not going to wait in this line right now just because it's going to take entirely too long. And I'm already pushing over 33 minutes on the live stream, so if I go on later, like I said, I'll pop on live. If you're able to watch, I'd appreciate that. If not, I understand. It'll still be a video under my video files that you can watch at a later time. But it just would take too much time to wait right now. But like I said, hopefully I could get on later. Maybe the train ride, the Ferris wheel, possibly maybe the haunted house, which would be pretty cool. Here's Power Surge. I've been on this once or twice before, and it doesn't feel too great hanging upside down like that, but it's a thrill ride. People seem to enjoy it. Probably just a one and done for me, like I said before, with some of the other rides. And we'll finish off by the Sploosh, where people always get soaking wet when the boat comes down. No, I've never done the Beach Haven Motor Speedway. I've heard of it, but I haven't done it yet. But I'm actually going to Ocean City, Maryland next week, and
even though
they have a few different parks there to ride rides, and they have a huge go-kart area with multiple different tracks and different types of cars. No, I'm not going to feed the squirrels today. They get fed enough. But what was the other comment here? Yeah, it's kind of central PA, a little bit south and west of Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's probably 3 to 4 hours from Pittsburgh, and it's a very affordable park. They offer wristbands, which cost around $35 or $40 with the coaster option, where you can ride unlimited rides, including the coasters. They also offer ticket books of tickets, and you can just pay per ride. But then one of the awesome things about it though is they don't charge for parking. They don't charge admission. You can bring your own food if you want to. They have picnic tables throughout the park. And food that they do sell here is not only delicious, but it's very affordable. And it's a great place to spend the day with your family. All right, looks like the boat's gonna be coming around. We'll see if anyone's gonna get wet here. Looks like some people already came off here. So, it's coming around the turn. It'll be coming down here in about 3 seconds. All right, it's coming down now. 3, 2, 1. And this is a great way to cool off if you're ever hot and don't want to go on any rides. You're gonna stand there and get sprayed off, and it feels really good. I see everybody coming off is drenched. You don't want to go on this with your wallet or your cell phone or anything important because you're gonna get wet. F-Bomber, the live chat is temporarily working. It seems to be glitching for some reason. I think it's something to do with the app. I might have to try and uninstall it and reinstall it or do a little research on it, but for the most part I'm able to read it if I hold my finger on the screen and make the chats load, but they're not scrolling up like they should be. But I'm making do with what I have to work with. So before I go, is there anything else you guys want to see? Any other part of the park, any other rides, any other stands, anything else? I'll be happy to show you if it's within a nearby walking distance. If not, I'm going to end up wrapping it up. Like I said, I might be on later on this evening to go on some rides, and I'll take you with me live.
Stay up there.
So I'll wait here a minute. We'll watch the next one come down. Send me a chat bubble if you want to see anything else before I go. All right, blue one's coming down now. All right, Impulse is right over here, so we'll take a walk over there. If you guys enjoy watching this live feed, let me know in the comments section below the actual video, and I'll try to do more of them. I think it's a pretty cool experience to be able to show you live and to chat with you and answer your questions. So hopefully next time I do it though, the chat feature will work better and I won't have to delay the live stream, but either way I'm still gonna do it. Got people waving. You're live right now. Okay, this is Downdraft. This is a really crazy ride. It basically bounces you up and down. And over here we got the giant loaf of bread, which is always kind of amusing to see. And one thing I want to show later tonight, if I do go live, is the Ferris wheel. I believe 2 years ago they installed a new LED light system on it, and the thing looks amazing. It's one of the coolest looking Ferris wheels around because it does probably at least a dozen different light patterns, including like spirals and American flag colors and everything else in between. And it's really awesome to see at nighttime. And another fact, this is actually the tallest Ferris wheel in Pennsylvania. It's called the Giant Wheel. I forget the height of it offhand, but it is the tallest in Pennsylvania, so they do hold the record for that. So let's head over to the Impulse here. I've never been to Ohio. I know they have a park there. It might be the same one that has, I believe, like the tallest wooden roller coaster or the longest. And one of these years I do plan on getting out there because, like I said, I do love wooden coasters. But I've pretty much stayed in Pennsylvania. I have been to Canada once for Niagara Falls. They had a park up there, which at the time had the longest steel coaster. And I forget the name of it, but that was a really cool experience. It went up the side of a mountain, through some tunnels, and it's probably about a 3 to 4 minute ride. But this is the Impulse. This opened, I believe, 2 years ago. Just replaced the bumper boats and the boat tag. They were in the same area, and they removed them specifically for this ride. So it's going to be taken off here in a moment. All right, Sarah Bell, thanks for watching. If you have time later, I might be on, so stay tuned. All right, looks like it's going to be departing now. I've been on this a few times. It's a pretty good steel coaster. Not a huge fan of them, but it's very smooth. Doesn't toss you around at all. It's a shorter ride, obviously, based on the amount of area they have here, but it's a good ride, though. It's worth riding at least once. The worst part is going straight up and straight down that drop tower, because it's 90 degrees straight up and down.
Yeah, I knew they had a history down.
It's going to go through the back part, and we'll watch as it comes by here. Alright, and while we're over here, I'll show you the chairlift. This is actually a ski lift that came from a ski resort in Vermont. I believe the ski resort was closing or updating the lift, and Knoebels purchased it, and it was basically taken apart, delivered here, and installed by Knoebels, who now maintains it and operates it, and it's one of the more popular rides. And again, at nighttime, it gives you a spectacular view of the park. You go up on top of the mountain there, you loop around, and you come back down. And the view down, like I said, is amazing, especially at nighttime. All the rides are lit up. And if you ever get a chance, make sure you ride it. It's very enjoyable. So, that's the Skylift. Excuse me. And while we're over here, I guess I'll show you the swings, the salt and pepper shakers, and the galleon. The galleon is actually new, I believe, for last year. They removed the old one just because it cost too much for repairs. And this new one opened late last year. And it's almost the same identical thing except the newer version of it, but it has more LED lights. It's the same size though, but it just looks brand new.
I thought she was going to sit in her own seat.
I mean, your video, we got the same shirts on, man. Hey, what's up?
Live on YouTube. Oh, we got matching shorts.
I know.
All right, hey, over here, like I said, is the galleon. It's new for 2016. This one goes up fairly high too. It gives you a good, I guess you could say, hang time when you sit on the end of it and you get on the top. And while we're here, does anybody want to see the arcade? I know there's a lot of people that love to play video games. They have a really awesome arcade here. So if it's okay with you, I'll take a quick walk through there, and I'm probably gonna wrap it up after that. But over here on the right is the swings. It's called the Italian Trapeze and the salt and pepper shakers. I don't have a website yet. I just have a Facebook page. You can find me under JPVideos. You can also find the link to my videos in the description of all my other videos. I'm sorry, you can find the link to the Facebook page in the description of my videos. But no websites yet. I may eventually do a giveaway of some sorts. When I do the live meetup though, I will have JP video stickers I'll be handing out to everyone. So you could get one of those and slap it on the back of your car or mirror or laptop or wherever you please. This is the Playland Arcade, and it's one of my favorite places to visit because they have some amazing coin pushers. As you can see, right as you walk in, they have the Walking Dead video game. The website to the park is just Knoebels.com. You can find it just by entering in the address or on Facebook. So we'll take a quick walk through here. We have a Wizard of Oz coin pusher. The newest one is Willy Wonka. It's a really fun game to play. There's another coin pusher here. There's some newer games called Quick Drop where you have to drop 50 balls in a certain amount of time. They have Milk Jug Toss, is like a carnival game. And Down the Clown. And also goldfish. You basically have to throw some ping pong balls and try and get them in there. Back here they have the pinball machines. They have Theater of Magic, Game of Thrones, Star Wars, and Pirates of the Caribbean. Showing them. These are really good games to play. And over here they have skee ball. And you have prizes you can win up on top. And they have some more coin pushers over here. Cruising game. Batman. They have some claw machines over here. Off the lot. And they have SpongeBob. There's another coin pusher. And I'll show you the prize area. Up on top here they have some cool prizes. They have neon signs and some giant plush games, plush toys. Down the case here they have a bunch of stuff. Or on the other side here. Machines, Fishbowl Frenzy. This is a really fun game, Ghostbusters. Here's some more prizes. They have some household items. So that's pretty much the arcade. Like I said, there's a really awesome game, something for everyone. So it's really noisy in here. We're gonna head outside. All right. Well, I've been on here entirely much longer than I anticipated, but it was fun doing this. Let's see if there's any more new comments here. What's up, Mikey? I started this live stream a little while ago, well, closer to an hour ago, but I had some issues with the chat bubbles, so I had to restart it, but just about wrapping it up now. I just gave a basic overview of the park, showed some of the rides, and just showed whatever people wanted to see. I didn't get to go on any rides just because it's too busy today and the lines are extremely long. I will be here till this evening, and if the lines do get shorter, I'm going to go open live again and I'll take you on one or two of the rides. So if you have some time, look for me then. I'd say probably after 6 o'clock. But that's pretty much it. Whoever did join me today, I do thank you for watching. I know it was kind of an issue in the beginning with the chat bubble feature. I don't have it worked out yet, but I am making it work. But whoever was able to stick with me the whole time, thank you. I do appreciate the support. Like I said, if you love Knoebels, then this video is definitely for you. And a reminder too, middle of October on a Saturday, we're going to be doing a meetup event here where you can meet up with me. We're going to be dressed in costume for Halloween time, and we could go on some of the rides together. I'll be doing a live stream and also filming some footage for my Halloween video for Knoebels. So if you want to be part of that, you're welcome to come. I'll give you some details when we get closer to October. And if you could come, it'd be a great time. It seems like there's more and more people here as the time goes on. Let's see if there's anything else here. All right, Journey with Jay, we'll see you. F-Bomber, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. But I'm gonna wrap it up here in about 10 seconds here. I'm just gonna make my way through this crowd of people. There's the 1001 Knots, which is almost like a magic carpet ride. It's another one I can't ride. Just gets a little bit too sick. But as you can see, every ride here has long lines. It's just one of the busiest days I've ever seen here. But I will be back here Friday too for my company picnic, and I'm going to be filming some footage for a new Knoebels video. I won't be live, but I'll be here with my camera and getting some footage of rides, and that'll be a new video coming out probably in about a week or so. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to end the video with the Scoosh coming down. And after that, I'm going to bid farewell. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Tell your friends and family about my channel. Like me on Facebook. And hope to see you on the next live stream, which may be later today. Ooh, that feels good. Journey with Jay, yeah, the kiddie go-karts are up and running. They made a new track for them. They're behind the new ride, the over the top, and right next to the antique car, so they are up and running. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this now, so thanks for watching, and maybe I'll catch you later.